That's too okay. Never duplicate nobody, man. When I don't know how they swag really is in life, okay? And that's just a word everybody say. You know what I'm saying? So put a stamp on that, man. You can't put a stamp on authentic, but how a person carry themselves. But anyway, before my last live was cut out, right? Before my last live was cut out. Let's get back to the basics. I was talking about back in the day. I hate to flip the camera again. Let's try it one more time, then. Uh, let a couple more people get up in here. I can't see the camera. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How's everybody doing today, man? Easter was pretty good, man. Let me say it like this: the day of resurrection. You know, a lot of people done lost the whole meaning of it, man. You know, it's a pagan. It's a pagan, man. We can't hold it. You know what I'm saying? We teach our kids the same shenanigans that we should know about what we learned, right? Things that you come across. When I say old fools for real, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like the tooth fairy and everything else. This ain't for kids. This is for grown folks who still believe in you need to lie to your child. You know what I'm saying? Keep the rhetoric going, man. Say, man, I ain't with it. But I'm going to respect it if that's what you're doing, right? If that's what you're doing in your life, keep lying to your children, man. That's why the world is the way it is now, man. We got too many liars. Ain't no more truth tellers, right? Ain't no more truth tellers, y'all. Um, but I was talking about that. I ain't gonna stay on long. Back in the day, we used to do kiddie things, man. Quote unquote, I ain't gonna lie. Who came out to be a fighter? You gotta have your first fight to know what you're capable of doing, right? That's just life issues. But a lot of people do whooping because they play video games or Mortal Kombat and they think they really can do them kicks and hits. But in real life, I seen a lot of guys fight and they ain't got no power. Don't even know how to throw. Uh, so get your skill set up, man, before you start running that mile. Um, Not to say anything about anything, but check this out. You remember, and this is how it fell off last time, but I'm gonna do it again. You remember back in the day, people say, people say, cross that line, y'all. Cross that line, man, and I'll sock you, or I'll hit you, or it's on, right? That's that line right there, right? So you cross it, and the fight was on. I'm talking about you actually crossed it, and the fight was on, right? Or, there we go. You had those to say, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Hit that stick off my shoulder. Let me see if you 100. If you about that action. Hit that stick off my shoulder. So a dude go, oh, it was on then, right? It was on then. See, I'm talking about Generation X. We did it different. And I was talking, I don't know if I'm going to let that video go, but we was talking about those who sat on the sideline for real. And then they looked at their life and say, man, ain't nobody know me back in the day. I knew a lot of people that was really out there, but I wasn't nobody. And I broke it down with one of my partners earlier. I say, man, look, everybody on YouTube is in their 30s somewhat. 30s, man. So when I got off vacation and I didn't touch back on them streets, man, them girls about 36 right now, 35. All that, right? So that's why I apologize to the youngsters. And I say, man, but see, I was on another page of life when I got out. That don't make you soft when you mature. The heck you talking about? Knowing that everything you believed in was just some childish stuff, and you could have made it something real. You know what I'm saying? Just like the holidays, how these people got everything you could buy in the store and say you part of that culture. No, we ain't part of that culture. We learned, right? We learned. I'm going to sum it up like this, man. When you get older, you know better. There's a lot of old fools out there. It's a lot of old fools. So what I want to tell the youngsters is, just because your age is stamped in this world, you know what I'm talking about, when you 35 and older, you should make some kind of leeway, you know, about your success, what you're going to become, all that. What's your journey? If you still trying to figure that out, man, you shouldn't be on this tube. Because there's a lot of youngsters that actually try to pay attention to some wise people. And they thinking that if you on this tube that you got a little insight. Youngsters, let me tell you something. Half of these old guys on this internet still trying to find their way. They ain't got no 9 to 5. And they ain't no good rappers. They promoters or scammers. That's what I'm going to tell you. But if you found your itch, or should I say your niche in society, man, carry that, man. Carry that as far as you can carry it, man, because there's a lot of people that don't want to see you make it. It's a lot of haters. And that's what I'm thinking our community is. Not everybody, but you got to be consistent. You got to start messing with people who not so much mess with you because they can mess with you for clout. You give them the dough to show ignorance or distract somebody else that's really trying to pay attention to how you moving and grooving. Take that in consideration. What do you got? What you say, friends? Say, man, like I say on my station, y'all seen the word yet? Y'all see what they doing with Cash App? Y'all see what they doing where you got to have somewhat, if you got substance, they going to take you off the internet. They want a bunch of clowns on here, really, though. But it's all good, man. This is just pastime for me. What it is for you. If y'all trying to make a business of this, then you need to put yourself in a circle of business-minded people. Period. Everybody sit around the house, sit around at the park, twiddling their thumbs. Hey, that's where they going to be. When all said and done, they going to be doing that. Y'all remember, I can't set my phone up. You know, people used to twiddle their thumbs, but put the other hand with it and really get some content with it. Yeah. But yeah, Silly Games is over with, y'all. Silly Games should have been over with at 35. 35. And, you know, I ain't hating the rap game and all that, man, but so many people want to be a rapper. But ain't telling these youngsters, giving them no insight of what to say. But like we know, the industry is what? Pushing the bull crap. So if you got good content and you really, you know, try to spread the word of the bull crap that's in society, they don't want, that ain't gonna sell is what they say. So what does that say about us in you know, in the community? We say somebody help us. We say we don't, look. We say nobody's living by example. Those that live by example get ridiculed because we ain't with the shenanigans, right? That's on you, man. If you don't want a better life one day, kids, and young men and young women, you're going to have children. And the only thing I can tell you when you have children, whatever you allow to be in society on this internet, if it's still around when they get older, right, is if you allow bull crap to circulate, you think you ain't going to have your kids listening to bull crap when they get a little bit older? Right now, they probably still playing with Tucker toys. You ain't paying no mind and you still trying to do your wilding. Matter of fact, once you have a child, quote unquote, your life supposed to be a example for your children, right? But since nobody's standing on the print and we ain't got the manual to fatherhood or motherhood, and society is really trying to X that out as family ties and family values, what we gonna do? What you gonna do? Because I know what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. People are still trying to say they tougher than the next man. But y'all see that? Let me see. Y'all see that sky behind me? Y'all see that sky behind me? You ain't got no power to do anything about anybody who flies something over there or be watching y'all silly cats, thinking y'all thugging, thinking that everything y'all doing is gonna, you know, you gonna get away with. Man, say, man, I wish you well though. I ain't gonna never hate on the next man, but everybody got a time clock. That's all I gotta say, and believe that. Everybody got a time clock. I can't see who's on here. All those that slid in, man, appreciate you. I can't see the information right now, but you know, I'm gonna go back and check it out. See how many people really want to wake up society or who just part of the shenanigans. Yeah. Man, you gotta stay out the way, but anyway, man. And half of these guys out here talking that talk on the internet, they don't even know what that is. They just say things, and they put it in the wrong perspective. So I know these boys are clowns. They still trying to figure themselves out. Almost 40, 45, 50 years old. If you still thinking about, like, for real, what it is what it is. But if you still trying to push that umbrella, like, the streets are still loyal to you, man, you a sucker, man. I don't even want you around me. You know who's loyal to you, man? The people that show you and talk to you, conversate with you every day. Anybody else you meet on this planet, the world, planet, is pilgrims passing through. Can you believe anything people say nowadays since everything is Hollywood? It ain't no, when them youngsters say it ain't no loyalty on the street, you didn't get the memo? That's a nugget for you. It's been over with since 2000, the beginning of 2000. Yeah. And those that talking about they was incarcerated and they was in trustee camp, come on, man. Yeah. But then a lot of people, I'm gonna tell you this, and I ain't gonna tell no lie. When you incarcerated, you work on bettering yourself. You work on that. And hopefully one day you'll wake up and then bam, you'll be in trustee camp. But I'm talking about them transfer cats who came straight to Ferguson, being a trustee or the trustee world. See, let me tell you the difference about being a trustee and trustee world. Trustee is something that you might have to earn, might have to earn doing your walk on that other side. Some people come straight from another unit straight to trustee camp, and then now they got the stamp. They was on Ferguson. When I talk about Ferguson, I'm talking about medium and close custody. I'm talking about with that PC like, making people catch up for protective custody. I'm talking about making people just catch off the block and go to save because they couldn't handle population. That's what I'm talking about. And while everybody in this world is giving people that fame, who touched down and said that what? They got so many fights when it was friendly. Come on, bro. They taking a reputation of when we were stumped down for real. Before they say, look, I'm going to tell you the power, y'all. When you can get with the Aryan Brotherhood, Texas Syndicate, Tongo, Mexican Mafia, Aztec, Bloods, Crips, Disciples, and say you moving, we moving. I like trying to make the news because it was cruel and unusual punishment in there. You know, when they try to catch your boy going to early morning breakfast and try to click on them like Rat Pack, right? Because they had the power in there. Yeah, them laws. And then you have to set the record straight and say, hey, man, that ain't gonna happen. No. Some of y'all ain't gonna make it home. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who we talking about and how we talking. When I say what I say, for the wanksters, they don't never talk about that. Why? Because they wasn't part of the front line. Yeah, but what I said, I'll let you say this. After 2000, you can find out how the penitentiary changed. Okay? Yeah. You can find out. It ain't hard to find out. I don't think it was too many mama, daddy, sister, brother, granny. I need $60 every month. No, it wasn't no more than that. So I'm trying to see where all this boxing history, dope fiend talking, like everybody's that was on Ferguson 100, but y'all youngsters ate that up because y'all know no better. Oh, God bless a Mark's heart. Without a mark, a real dude show story. You know what the saying is, ninja. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, a lot of people lie on their resume. But who am I to say, hey man, it ain't true. I was there. I knew when the penitentiary changed. Now, see, y'all don't talk to the real. So that makes y'all fake. And the circle of people that y'all really interview, who are they? Y'all got to go all out your city when the real is talking. You know what I'm saying? In your city. So, who are you in the city? You're a concert promoter. Who are you? You're a blogger. Who are you? No, I'm talking about real life. And if I get that video up, you'll see your boy Slugger be in the way out the way in real life. Am I the baddest one in Austin? Heck, no, I ain't the baddest one. But everybody is holding to the point of respect. You gotta respect those that respect you. Anything else is uncivilized. It's uncivilized, y'all. And when I look at Tube, that's what disgusts me, and that's why I ain't on here like I should be, trying to talk to the youth and get the understanding of, hey man, what's a cluck and what's a duck. But if I see certain people, you know, when I'm floating through the channel, the soap opera, constantly paying attention to clucks, I don't want them on my channel. I'm glad they don't come, because I peep all game. I'm almost 50. You don't think I know nothing? Yeah. You can talk a smooth game, but you ain't living it. You ain't doing nothing with your life. You still stay with your mama. You still taking them handouts. And how you gonna take handouts if you making some grown folks decisions? So let's talk about that. A lot of people thinking because they got children, they on top of their game. No. They looking for you for guidance and help. I hate that if what I'm seeing on the YouTube is all the help they're gonna have, they're gonna be in the world of trouble. They're gonna be looking at their government for help. And you supposed to move different. You supposed to move different, man. You supposed to move different to give your kids some inspiration. This is how my mama moved. This is how my daddy moved. He don't be talking and hoorahing on the internet. He talk with character. No, he a stand-up guy. Or she a stand-up female. She ain't out here just wilding out, showing the world everything. That's that young stuff. I expect teenagers to do that. I don't expect grown women to do that. And then you want to say, from the man to the woman, you marriage material? Man, stop it. Who you lying to? That's why you, hope you ain't saying none of that crap jumping up on my screen. That's why you, in your predicament. You haven't learned nothing. And then people in your family, they try to bless you. You took them for granted. You think they always gonna be there for you? No, they ain't gonna always be there for you, man. Cause what's that song? Everybody plays a fool. Sometimes, but not all the time. You might get a blessing. That is part of your lesson. Or you can get a blessing and then learn your lesson. It goes both ways, bro. Sis, it goes both ways, man. Ain't nobody here to hold your hand in life when you talking about you a grown man. You can't make those same goofy decisions that you made to get you in the situation from the get-go. You know, even God, Yahweh, he gonna even bless you. Yeah, y'all don't want to hear that. You know, this is church in the streets, man. Yeah, church in the streets. That ain't nothing but getting the minds of understanding. You know what I'm saying? And talking through history, my life, not the next man's life they say was here before. I don't know. Everything's written. But this is my life. I'm writing this. Yeah, this is my autobiography. Yeah. This is my documentary. Not the next person on the street. That shouldn't impress you. The world is so far from what's going on the street. You just gotta know better. Socialize with people who know better, and they can tell you a thing or two. But to y'all clucks, keep at it, man. You know, keep at it, man. I'm gonna go back in the building and check these texts. Yeah. Check these messages. Probably came through the screen. Salute everybody coming in. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If this was the moment that you got tuned in to the real, like we really out here, you know what I'm saying? As grown men and women, right? We really out here watching the world. These clucks and ducks, stand away from those that stuck. Yeah, catch that. Yeah, but you gotta understand one thing. I'm not expecting nobody to give me an apology if they ain't on my same level. They still children. Yeah, campus got it. Yeah, you right, man. You right. Clemson Tigers, you right, man. They do got it easy because they just a fly on the wall and don't want to get into mayhem because it's consequences, repercussions when you thinking that you solid. People gonna look at you, but if you stay out the way, guess what? They don't notice you, right? You can really coast through that stuff. Untamed until somebody knock on that cell door or your door to the door. You really can. Yeah, appreciate you, man. And then tell your boys about me. You know what I'm saying? Tell people that you look, man. We losing our time. Our whole time of this society that is pushing their agenda. Everybody's into it to make that money. I salute you, man. But you got to stand for something, though. I don't even see how people pay attention to a bunch of clowns. They ain't got no character. Like stand up like a man, though. You can't be half man. You got to be fully man. You can't have the face expressions like a broad. You can't talk like a broad. You just law. There's rules and laws to this. And I think a lot of people, it don't even matter your age. They got to misconstrued. If you pass 35 and you still acting the same way, you doing that jingle bell. You know what the jingle bell is? That's what they use for commercials. The sound. Yeah. And they say certain things to make it seem authentic, huh? And then turn around and be, uh, you didn't even stand up for what you just, but you don't know how you look because it sounds good. Yeah, we got a lot of that, man. You know, shout out to my boy Pico. Shout out to my boy Dewberry. You know, like I like shouting out people who shout me up. Shout me out. You feel me? That's just what it is, man. Shout out to Crow. You know, everybody say they're your friends, but how? You know, what's a friend on the tube? You don't know these cats on the tube until you meet them, or they constantly, messing with you over this internet. It's called networking. It's just like when I was in the music industry. We networked. Like when people came from Houston, people came from out of town, we passed numbers and we networked. We shook hands though. And I don't want nobody shaking my hand and shake like a female. Y'all know what I'm talking about. These men ain't really men. They can wear the whole gear, necklaces and all, whole gats and all. That don't make them a man. How you carry yourself, period, point blank. It ain't what you say or who you know. It's how you conduct yourself. Nobody can give you a pass. See, that's what's wrong with people. That's why I tell my partners all the time, and they already know. That's your homeboy. You know? That's your homeboy. Who is he to me? I'm meeting him for the first time. Or I see him around, but then, that's how them people try to infiltrate. Yeah, they infiltrate like that. Always in the spot, thinking that you get familiar with an individual. No. That's those that's trying to make friends. Nah, I ain't trying to make no new friends. Acquaintances is good, but it got to be beneficial. Some of these guys just like being on the stage, and all of them be clutch, thinking that the numbers make the whole situation look real, but we see you. Y'all can't even fight your own battles, man. Y'all got real individual names like that's just gonna be blown over. It ain't legendary. Like who are y'all to talk down on anything solid? You know where y'all got that from, man? Them people, the government, Biden. Let me say Biden. You remember that time he said, "You ain't black if you don't vote for me." Mother, what do you think we was saying in the background? Huh? You think just because you said it ain't nothing happened that you solid? No. The world is round or flat. It don't even matter. We had that discussion the other day on my channel. But I got a little feed that's supposed to be coming in from tonight. I'm just doing the editing because they was complaining about the music. There's a lot of songs out there y'all youngsters should be paying attention to. Now, if y'all choose to do so, that's on you. But I ain't gonna hold up no more of y'all time, man. I just want to elaborate on that. What you see on this tube, just make believe, bro. These guys ain't solid, man. Nobody know these guys, man. They try to be relevant in a time where your legacy from back in the day takes you farther in today's time of clubs. So if you're trying to make yourself relevant right now, and you 40 years old, you 35, the typical thing is, what's your resume? Don't talk in circles. What's your resume? Because before you became a man, you was a young man. Yeah, I'm finna end it though. It keeps knocking me off and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't want to show people this, or all these face expressions and crap, man. No, they don't make you real, bro. Uh, you can't even see. Have you ever played poker, man? That's one thing I want to ask these clubs. Have you played poker around some real people that's really trying to take your ass? You don't show no faces, bro. It is what it is. Who you trying to sell it to? You can't sell that. Nobody. I don't even think a grocery store buy that. No. You can't sell no wolf cookies, man. This is real life. This ain't internet. A lot of people say, man, Slugger, you went to the YouTube. No. I'm just trying to pass the message, man. But I ain't never been theatrical. No. I listen to what you gotta say, and then, hey, it is what it is. Ain't no need talking about it. But last night I was around some. If I get that video back up, and there's a lot of things I don't record because the privacy, man. There's too much going on in real life. Too much going on in real life. But it ain't about who I know and where I'm at. It's my character on this sucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. I can lose my temper too. I'm human. You feel me? I'm human. It's just crazy, man. This what the world got to look up to. When they chime in about Texas, say, man, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get out. Please don't let these other YouTubers down here in Texas thinking that y'all guys from out of state, thinking that everybody falls in the same bullpen. No, bro. See, Texas is big. You touch down in certain areas, but if you got a real life, you ain't even gonna drop the ball like that. A lot of these guys ain't got no focus and no motivation to even live. They looking for what? Attention. Yeah, down here in Texas, we don't give these suckers and clucks no attention. Huh? That's coming from the mouth of Slugger, man. They can say whatever they want to say. Huh? But when you meet them face to face, how you looking? You ready to make that movie? Yeah. That's how we do it down in Texas. And I'm pretty sure other states do the same thing, man. Everybody keep it 1,000 with yourself. 1,000. Don't worry about impressing no others because they would definitely get you to crash out and then never send no money on your book and never care about your parents when you gone off this earth. So how did that work? Y'all hit that like button? Come on. And if I see the likes go up on this or the views go up on this, I know I'm gonna see the views, but the like button, man. You know? I'm taking time out of my day just trying to educate, although just like why do you go to church at least twice a week? You need a reminder. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, and it's gonna be quick. And I want you to think about this with nuggets. I'm gonna throw them nuggets, man. You drive by two cars, and they the same make, model, color, shape, but them two cars still riding different. Believe that. Every car is unique. Y'all comprehend that? Just because you're around a gangster or somebody who's working hard, that don't mean that person in this clique is working hard. That don't mean nothing, man. Because everybody's different. That's what I'm saying. When you come down here in Texas, I know my city and the cats I hang with, I know them. We move different. We move different in Dallas. Everybody moves different. And if you go do the background on Texas, man, it's always been stand-up guys, and then you had clucks. And them clucks can get stand-up guys in some trouble, right? And we just handle that and deal with the other issues, right? But that's how life's always been. But right now on this Tuesday, I don't see that. Well, they say real dudes don't get on the internet. I say that's a lie. Please don't make me make a movie of it for real. No, no, no. We might be on YouTube. It's different cars, though. That's all I'm saying. It's different cars. No, for real. And me personally, I'm just trying to reach out to these clubs, give them a notice. You don't notice. We see you. Yeah. And then talk to the youngsters. Anybody up under my age is a youngster. And that's just part of the pedigree. That's just what the levels are and understand it. But some of y'all youngsters can think like some OGs, right? But there's still levels to this. There's still levels to this, and it's crazy because a lot of y'all youngsters got more knowledge than these OGs on TV because they fake it. They not really OGs. They talk about it. That don't make them solid because they can talk about it. No, no, no. Y'all need to do a background check on these cats, man. Instead of just following these cats because what they say. No, 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 no. And if that's what you choose to do, but one thing I'm going to tell you, I don't know where it became cool at. Paperwork party. To each his own. Bruh, that's the lamest crap I ever seen on tube in real life. Got T.I. them doing it. Come on, man. That's paperwork party. Say, man, if you say what you say and then it ain't understood to be true, you gonna hand it up on that. Man, you ain't gotta prove yourself to nobody. Salute, Black Widow. You ain't gotta prove yourself to nobody, man. Salute, Plug, the Plug family in here. Salute, salute. All that trying to prove yourself to somebody is a waste of time. Because that's their opinion if they believe you or not. But I bet that more often they believe the club. Yeah. Because, there's a bunch of ducks out there. Why wouldn't they believe somebody that resemble them? It seems like no, we at war, though. We at war with the real and the fake. Want to be. We always had them, but this tool that made it hyper speed, hyper warp, whatever you want to say. It made it so a push. It's a push because they didn't think we was gonna get back out here. We out here now, and we didn't jump on the tube, and we paying attention to the clutch. Look, man, if it walked like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck, man. You can't be inconsistent with being a man. It ain't no off day. No. You gotta stand strong, spinal cord hard. You know what I'm talking about? Spinal cord in alignment. What's up, Prince? Appreciate you coming in, man. Making sure y'all hitting that like button, sliding in the living room. I'm just at the shop, man, and I'm talking about the things I do see on YouTube, man. Prince, you across need to go live, so I can jump on there. I'm gonna be charging my phone in a second. But yeah, I got that bad video. If you caught a little bit of it live when I was out there on the ride, I'm gonna call it. It ain't outside. Ride with your boy Slugger. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call that the episode of like that when I'm out and about. Ride with me, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else can have that word. I'm outside. Because too many clucks and ducks start saying it, it becomes irrelevant. Who don't go outside? You go outside to get your mail. No. Ride with me, man. I'm gonna show you a little something. Not too much, but just a little. But yeah, man, shoot. We was out there. I got to do the editing because they said, the copyright claim came on the music and all that. That's all good. YouTube play like that. But they let these ducks do whatever. I'm talking about lay on their belly and talk. That's an inside thing, man. Everybody know. Although, man, how you gonna be gangster though? See, that's what them youngsters ain't paying attention to, the characters of these individuals. You know what I'm saying? That say they real. Man, these boys are clucks, man. Like for real. And I'm tired of talking about it. But yeah, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'm definitely going to jump on whoever that's in my subscription that I'm subscribed to. That's been showing and coming through. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to jump on y'all stuff, man. I'm at the shop right now. Oh, you on at 5? Yeah. Appreciate it, man. We got to spread the word and tell somebody to know somebody. Tell somebody to know somebody. That's what's wrong with the generations now. They don't know who to listen to. But I tell you, you don't listen to nobody talking about dick and booty. No, bro. Now you got to check your character. I don't care if it's clowning. I don't care if it's goofing. Man, I'm talking to Texas and the universe. You feel me? Man, if you hanging around with a cat like that, man, how can he be real and how can you? Ain't no question you ain't. Man, I don't care. My homeboy, look, in real life, you ain't gonna get on the channel and talk about Biggie Boo. No. You can't even say you know me for real. I'm not rapping like this. And the people I got around me, I know they don't talk like this. Standing on something. It's your boy Slugger, man. It ain't no other. There's a lot of replicas out there. People trying to say they 100, but they ain't 100. And it's for you to figure out. It ain't. It's only so much I can say. But if you ain't using these eyes to figure out life, you lost like they are. All y'all clucks walk together, looking like ducks. It ain't nothing solid about the number. It's the quality of the individual that's walking in that group. Yes. Stay up. ATX, Slugger, man. 100. Appreciate everybody coming through. Hit that like button, pass it. You know, if you missed a lot of it, just go back and rewind it. That's what's happening. Ride with your boy Slugger, man. Ride with me. Yeah, outside with me. Come outside with me. Yeah. Don't make it go. You know I got that flow. Yeah, for real. 100. Stay 100. Matter of fact, man, the 100 ain't even 100 no more. It used to mean something. Stay authentic, man. True to yourself is what we see on this tweet. Stay like that. Don't let nobody, no busters, no cluckers, take you off your focus. If your likes ain't going up, your views ain't going up, stay 100. It'll come. You know? Like real hip hop will come back. Yeah. You see what's selling and what's selling and what's selling. Ain't none of that bull crap no more. Don't kill your own race talking about I want to hear 100. Because what's authentic in the street is understood. It ain't talked about. All right? Stay dangerous.